is tough.
I'm hungry. Join the Instagram. Join the Instagram. What am I talking about? Join the server. Follow the Instagram. Yada yada. I thought today, you know what? It's a new year. Seriously, and there are, a few artists I feel like maybe we should have left in 2025 and before. How they even managed to gain popularity in the first place is genuinely beyond me, but here we are. I want to start off with this stupid, greasy bastard Dave Blunts because I was scrolling on X the other day and I, without consent by the way, saw a video of him performing and the song was horrible, bro. And I was like, there's no way there are real people using real USD to go see this man. All he's doing is taking up space in the rap scene, bro. Literally his big ass. Look at the thumbnail you just clicked on, bro. He's taking up space on that too. But if you want me to give a real reason why I don't like Dave Blunts, it's because his music is like trying to be funny, but it's not. Like, first of all, if you have to try to be funny, you're not funny, bro. Like, when are we gonna let rappers who use gimmicks go? Like, what is the actual reason anyone is cutting on this bowling ball we call a human being for any reason other than to just check it out of curiosity, bro? Like, what is niggas listening to him for? Rappers like this are exactly why this scene of music is just in the shitter. It's boring. Like, I'm gonna be real, bro. Secondly, we already have a fat funny nigga who actually makes good music. We don't need you anymore, bro. Yes, he's disappeared, but like, come back, Mario Judah. Niggas is trying to take your spot. And by the way, bro's not even fat anymore. I'm actually very proud of him, and I need him to come back because, yeah, this nigga is only funny to white people because he finds a way to say the hard R in every other fucking song. Then his big ass be at these weak ass concerts talking about, I'm gonna give you guys the N-word pass. Are you guys ready to say the N-word? Like, what, bro? I guess this is funny. And how is this nigga still alive? Never mind. I ain't gonna go that far, but this man genuinely has fans. And I get that in his interviews, he seems like a nice guy or whatever, but I don't care. His music is garbage. He's not funny and lose weights. Realistically, I don't even know why I put him in this video, knowing damn well don't nobody really take him serious anyway to begin with, except D Savage of all people.
I feel like the meme of Dave Blunts is fucking huge, but musically actually is dope from my perspective.
Yeah, Dave is so, and that's where he wins because he has two separate. But
6, 7.
With Dave is he genuinely has really good fucking music. Like his, and you wouldn't. He's like a baby Juice WRLD. Mark my words.
Super talented.
The comparison's pretty obvious to me too. Like I feel
100%.
like
he's like a baby Juice WRLD. Yo. Yo, listen. D Savage, you know what? Never mind, bro. I'm pretty sure people refer to him as a meme rapper, quote unquote, or a TikTok rapper. And it's pretty obvious why when you listen to like the stupid sludge he's spewing on all his music. And you know what? Just to be even more petty, I hate his voice. Like a lot. Now, realistically, nobody takes Lil Mabu seriously, and there are plenty of videos explaining why, but I'm just here to talk about the music and not the fact that he's a Nepo baby or the fact that he's not on shit he be talking about, because let's be real, that's most of these artists anywhere. This nigga's music is just inherently not good.
I don't like Young
What's so crazy is right before that, I think this nigga said like, yo, Didi, give me pipe or something like that. I'm not joking. Like, what are you talking about, bro? But I'm gonna tell you how Lil Mabu even got to the point he's currently at right now, right? Because maybe this does tie into the Nepo bullshit, but he had the money to pay for features from drill artists that people actually, to some degree, do take seriously. And let's be honest here, y'all. The casual music listener doesn't care about the integrity or why a certain song is happening. As long as they can bob their head and shake some ass, they quite literally don't care. And I remember when he first started making music, I genuinely couldn't tell if it was a joke or not, because there were real people that were definitely listening to this kid, unironically. And I just had to sit there and just like wonder, like, how are y'all listening to this? But it's because they don't care about the fact that Lil Mabu is a character that's not actually him. This kid is in college. He takes that more seriously than his rap career. And for good reason too, because as I've said already, this nigga's music is horrendous. It's fuck. And the only reason we're even discussing this kid and why he's made it into this video is because of how ridiculous the gimmick of him being a drill rapper actually is. The most obvious ghostwriting you've ever heard in your life, like blew her back out and left her on red bar, you did not come up with that, nigga. Stop lying. This nigga Mabu is honestly more of an unintentional comedian with his music that just makes hella money off of his jokes, aka songs. Like, if you really sit up and go listen to that Evil Empire song, you can really tell that it's for show. Didi is only there because he got cheese to be there. And if we really want to get into it, his earlier music was more melodic and not, oh no, do a drill on him. I got ops over here, yada yada. You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know why he made that shift, by the way. I mean, that whole regular guy to gangsta quote unquote pipeline is something we've seen in the mainstream and underground rap, scene numerous times, all the time. This is nothing new. I think it only hits so hard with Mabu because it's just way more in your face than the average, person that would go down this pipeline. And it was so sudden too. It's not like it's that hard to find videos of him showing that who he portrays himself as in his music is not who he actually is. That's why no one takes him serious. Like I said, this is a character with shit music. Like, I guess a kid like this is getting on Demon Time, bro. Fuck out of here. Currently, his numbers have definitely dropped though, and it's not like I want him to fail as an artist. I want him to fail as a drill rapper because that's not you, bro. The drill persona and getting with people like Didi Osama, Dusty Locane, and whoever else is just lame as shit. Bro, wrap it up. Seriously. So I know Trippie Redd is a bit of a controversial one to put in this video, but listen, you're watching UVXEX. If I'm on the stand, I'm just going to be very honest. So let's start with the fact that I used to like Trippie Redd a bit, but not that much. I was never a huge fan of his music. Now what's crazy is I got put on to Trippie Redd all the way back in 2016 by a girl I ended up dating. But she showed me a song called Carolina Blue, and I thought it was hard.
Carolina Blue, I don't fuck with you.
And I'm telling y'all this because we can't bring up Trippie Redd and not talk about the OG SoundCloud days. And I know some of you just rolled your eyes like, can y'all let this era go? It's been dead. SoundCloud era is dead. And I agree with you, but I don't, because there are artists to this day that are still on SoundCloud dropping heat, but that's a story for another day. Trippie Redd was one of those fat ass names, and then after Love Scars, bro literally skyrocketed. And then after that song with X, bro skyrocketed. And then after A Love Letter to You 4, bro skyrocketed. And let me tell y'all something about that album. Bro, someone watching this video right now probably has that album cover tapestry in their room. Swear to God. And if you haven't, you have to comment that you're one of those people. You see where I'm getting at with this? 2017 to like 2020 was a genuine peak for him. And y'all know the bad part about hitting your peak, right? Unfortunately, what goes up sometimes must come down in one way or another. So it's not like he entirely fell off. I don't want to say that because that man is mainstream. And niggas can't take that away from him at all. 25 million monthly listeners on Spotify at the time of me recording this video. Does that sound like a nigga who fell off? Exactly. No, However, when we talk about someone who quote unquote fell off, it's tricky because falling off.
Why is he in the video of artists need to stop? What the fuck? What the fuck he talk about? Nigga, what the fuck? That nigga don't know music. He say like Dave Blunt. But the music of Dave Blunt is fucking hard. Yeah, that nigga's big as fuck. That nigga need to go to the gym, that's right. But his music is hard as fuck. Bruh. He tells some bullshit in the music, only bullshit, but the music is hard. And we don't need people who they make, I don't know, mathematics on the rap. Yeah, we just need to vibe, bro. Let us vibe. What the fuck he put Trippie Redd in artists they need to... What the fuck he makes? Bro, he make bread, bro. It's Trippie Redd. A little respect. What the fuck?
Off could mean a plethora of different things. And I feel like when people say Trippie Redd fell off, they're more so just talking about how his music is nowhere near as good as it used to be, which is a sentiment I can halfway agree with. I mean, some of the music he's put out recently, as in the past 3 years, has been bullshit, for lack of a better word. And now, because he's teasing a new album called NBA, I guess after he cracked Samaya, he had to come up with that title.
By your definition, Trippie paid to fuck.
Okay, y'all wasn't rocking with that, my fault.
No, niggas, fuck me.
Trippie Redd came up in that fun era, and I'm actually shocked he's even lasted this long to begin with, because that's a feat in and of itself, honestly. He did make that one post last year where he was like, everybody from my era gone, they all passed away, those were the people I could call and talk to. So I'm sure he feels like he's in this weird spot in the industry because of that era that he came up in. Point is, this man is not falling off. There's a lot of people waiting for his new project, and you gotta remember, he has the casuals on his side, bro. So is it fair to say that he should just stop? I mean, he's in this for the love of the game at this point, but me personally, I'm not looking out for no new goddamn Trippie Redd. But again, I'm not a casual, so Do with that information what you will. I wasn't gonna include this, so we're just gonna call this an honorable mention. I know it's gonna get pushback, but this nigga Huncho's music is so fucking ass. I actually think the people who listen to her are in a collective hive mind. I'm gonna explain because I'm not just gonna say it's ass and then move on. I'm gonna try and work on that. Huncho makes sneaky link music, bro. And if you want me to do a whole video on what the fuck that is, let me know, and y'all know I'll get to it. Word is bond with UVXEX. Anyway, I was thinking about why I don't like the mainstream, right? And I thought about how most of that shit basically sounds the exact same. And this nigga Huncho is one of the most obvious examples of that, like Naruto filler episode-esque music. Like, you're literally just hearing it because it's on. Nobody asked for this. You just fucking heard it. First of all, fire your goddamn engineer because your auto-tune sounds like actual horse shit. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Second of all, I listened or tried to listen to his album For Her Too, and I can't lie, bro. It's horrendous. Like, actually. Now, I don't know if it's because every damn beat sounds the exact same and all the songs damn near have the exact same side nigga ass vibe to it, but the title of this album is accurate, bro. This shit is for her too, not for me. Why am I getting a phone call in the middle of my... Hold on. Hello?
Hello.
What's up?
Hey, can I please ask you for some help? I am sitting in front of a bad situation.
Oh my God, bro. Anyway, I couldn't tell you why my dumbass gave this album a shot because I just don't think I'm a fan of like that pain rap. Like when Youngboy gets on them sad piano type beats, it's an instant skip, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I'm trying to turn up, respectfully. But that's mainly what Huncho does, bro. Nothing about his music is pushing the envelope in any way, shape, or form. And I can't lie, that's one of my biggest concerns about the mainstream is like, he just sounds like a regular nigga with auto-tune. Like, where's the innovation, bro? Like, come on, man. No. So yeah, Huncho, not gonna lie, deadass, just stop. Wrap it up. This nigga's taking up space. I'm not gonna go too in depth, like, just in case y'all want a video on the sneaky link music. So we're just gonna move on to the last one. Tom McDonald, fuck you. The actual last one, and I know this is gonna hurt to say, but I gotta go with Autumn, Twin Uzis. Now, I know that a lot of you are not gonna agree with me. Maybe some of you don't even know who this is.
I hate this nigga. I hate this fucking nigga. Why you talk about if what? No. Look at how much bread he made. No.
Like I say all the time, my audience is all over the place. So, Autumn is an interesting character, right? Because I sort of used to like his music way back in like 2018. And I can't lie, he definitely had his moments, but now I feel like he's just dropping to pay the bills. And I'm not saying he's broke. I mean, he's in a nice, penthouse. He's got a clothing brand and he still does shows, right? Well, for one, and y'all can call me a hater all day long, and maybe they only wear this in certain places, but from what I've read about, his clothing brand, sometimes the orders for his clothing brand get misplaced or don't ship entirely. Sometimes he doesn't sell out shows, and that penthouse I brought up is with him and his friend Saweb or Saweeb, I don't know how you say it. The nigga that's dating an abusive OnlyFans girl who baits older men by acting like she's been 18 for the past 5 years. But that's a whole rabbit hole I don't feel like going down right now. Google is free, and we're here to talk about the music, which has seen a drastic drop in quality since I personally first started listening to him. And I'm not saying, oh, he sucks, so quit. I'm just saying, I think he should spend a lot more time in the lab before dropping anything else. By the way, this man is also selling courses now for any of my artists watching this video.
Hey, so first thing first, I'm dropping a song tomorrow. Means I gotta listen to it. Second of all, I wanna make money off your music. And yes, real cash dollars. Maybe you don't know how, maybe you don't know where to start, maybe you haven't started yet. Well, somebody like me, I can give you some advice. Click the link in the bio or in the story. That's all you gotta do. Go in the bio. Go ahead and hit sign up and join the free class, bro. It's that simple.
Yeah, wrap it up, gang. And Autumn, if you see this, be lucky I'm only talking about your shit music and not the numerous allegations you have. I'm actually playing this way cooler than I would have been a while back. We all remember the BK situation, bro. You're not slick. I'm trying to only keep this about the music, which again, by the way, is low-key ass now. We don't need any more one-ways. Actually, just come up with a cohesive project because the last one was not. And I don't really know. I guess that's all I got, bro. I love y'all so much. Literally, I'm nothing without my support system. I'm UVXEX. Later.
I ain't trusting no hoe, no bitch, be my wife. Want smoke, okay, check this out. They said that they wanna go toe to toe with a real pimp.
That was not an easy video. I see. See. The problem with 9 Vicious. Okay, let's go. What's the problem with 9 Vicious? Maybe I know you, but...
So the other day I was on Twitter minding my business. I never promote my Twitter because it's like the last piece of social media I own that I can actually like have to myself. And it's like, just make a burner account, but then I'd have to like rebuild my recommendations and the For You page. I'm good. Either way, I was scrolling and I came across a tweet that I'm just gonna read to y'all real quick. Hashtag he is better than your favorite rapper. The he in the video being 9 Vicious. Now I've made several digs at 9 Vicious on this channel previously, but for those of you who at this point have no idea who that is, must be nice. In all seriousness, he's an underground artist associated with YSL, kind of. It's a whole rabbit hole I may or may not get into. I'm deciding as I record this. I probably won't. Before I made this video, I did kind of want to just see, how do my subscribers at least feel about 9 Vicious, which, by the way, I put it on my Instagram, you know, my Instagram, which you should follow. And the responses that I got were overwhelmingly negative, number one, but also they were just very telling. Like, are y'all reading this? This is how people feel about 9 Vicious. At least, I guess, how my support system feels about 9 Vicious. Maybe not everyone. Anyway, I understand, you know, it's Twitter, so niggas can quite literally say anything they want with little to no repercussions. But saying 9 Vicious is better than my favorite rapper is bait. It's literally bait. And I wasn't gonna take it. That was until I saw a quote on that same bullshit tweet that said, it's not even crazy to say he is better than Sofego. Yeah, y'all gotta be trolling. Now, I didn't interact with it, but I was a bit moved by that tweet, and not in a positive way. Like, I wanted to move out of my chair and grab a belt and myself, because what we are absolutely never going to allow within my vicinity is saying 9 Vicious is anywhere near Sofego. Cut that shit.
Hey, I need to do a thing because I don't got the Okay, let's go back to this video.
Get out, bro. Real deal. I've known about 9 for a while.
Bro, we talking about music, bro. We talking about music. I don't like that shit too, bro. That shit make me mad as fuck. But nigga, who's Sofego, bro? Who listened to fucking Sofego in 2026, bro? What the fuck, nigga? When he entered in what's that thing? Cactus Jack. Cactus Jack was dead. When the moment he started working with Cactus Jack, nobody cares about Cactus Jack. That shit just was crazy. Everybody, he had like 2 hard songs, 2. Bro, what the fuck?
Wow, now, so I was like, you know what? Let me try going down the rabbit hole yet again and see if maybe there's something I'm missing here, right? Studio Addict, Random Leaks, Before TM, Tumblr Music, For Nothing. I unfortunately sat and genuinely tried to listen to this music. I tried my best. And I didn't hate almost every single song. I will say I enjoyed Internet Gangsta, Fuck Yo Gang. I actually like those songs, but whatever, right? It's something about his voice, maybe, I don't know. Either way, he's not fucking touching Fago on Fago's worst day in the studio. Anyway, while doing my deeper dive, because I don't want to say I did a deep dive, I discovered that this kid is an asshole, truly. In my heart, I fully believe that this dude embraces beef because he knows people like me and every other chronically online nigga is gonna talk about it and tune into his audio horse shit. Let's start with one of the earliest things that I ever seen of him that actually pissed me off, because while I was thinking about doing this video, I actually completely forgot about this.
I wish I could be there again, cause all love.
I'm about to put you on the stream real quick.
Whoa, slack, slack, for real, I'm slime for real. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, let's go.
I remember seeing this and it made me mad because you can tell Tana is just like trying to be like, I don't know, nice. And this little twink wants to ego him just because he's associated with YSL. I didn't like that shit. And that was one of the earliest videos I've ever seen of Nine. Ever since then, I kind of just had it in my mind that this kid just needs his ass beat, basically. And what's crazy is if I ended it.
I don't understand what just happened. I'm gonna try one more time, but yeah.
Earliest things that I ever seen of him that actually pissed me off because while I was thinking about doing this video, I actually completely forgot about this.
I wish I could be there again. Get all love.
I'm about to put you on the stream real quick.
Whoa, slack, slack, for real, I'm slime for real. Fuck you talking about? Yeah, let's go.
I remember seeing this and it made me mad because you can tell Tana is just like trying to be like, I don't know, nice. And this little twink wants to ego him just because he's associated with YSL. I didn't like that shit. And that was one of the earliest videos I've ever seen of Nine. Ever since then, I kind of just had it in my mind that this kid just needs his ass beat, basically. And what's crazy is if I ended it right there, I wouldn't really care about this kid at all. But no, beef runs in this nigga's blood like Cherokee or something. Like it's a part of him to have issues with other artists. So not only did that happen, but Dom Corleone, who was another underground artist, basically said in his own words, I ain't beefing with nobody. Someone replied to him saying, stop starting shit. To which he then said, I ain't starting nothing. I just said he's lame for dissing good people, and he DM'd me crying about a whole lot of nothing. I'm gonna put it on screen, so as you can see, by reading what I have on here, right? This Nine nigga has an issue of not knowing how to just keep his ego in check. I mean, look at this shit. Dude's talking about, I'm not signed. You are, and your music's ass. Like, I never openly fucked with you. I inspire you and your music suck. He's spamming your music is ass to Dom Corleone, which, you know, I know some people are going to be like, who the fuck is listening to Dom Corleone in 2025? I actually like some of Dom's music, okay? Like, that's just me, whatever. And I know I'm gonna get a comment like, you fuck with Dom, but not Nine. You're an idiot. You're a bot. You don't know real music. Untrained ears. I hate y'all. And it's crazy because I could almost get the ego thing if like he was realistically doing anything that hasn't been done before. But if I'm being honest, there's not too much originality in Nine Vicious. And when I say that there's not too much, I mean there isn't a fucking lick. Down to his album covers, verbatim copying other album covers that already exist. And I mean, if you're chronically online, you know this whole paying homage thing has gone too far, low-key. But there's a massive difference between paying homage and being a complete ripoff. Something I said on this channel before at some point. But since we're on the topic of these albums, if we're being completely serious, you can disagree all day long, I don't care. The production massively carries this kid as an artist. And no, we're not gonna get into the whole, you can apply that to anybody argument, because no, you cannot. All the songs that I like by this fucking dweeb have beats that are genuinely phenomenal. Which I've also said on this channel at some point, y'all know I'm more of a production person, which is why I'm able to listen to such horse shit like Nine Vicious at times, as long as the beat is decent. But his actual rap ability, like a cappella, him by himself, no. What is bro talking about? Anyway, let's cut another corner here, as a few days ago, Geology, who was a content creator, was actually slapped or punched, whatever, by Nine Vicious.
Oh, hell no. I beat your ass. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. That nigga just came out here.
That's a Geo en plus. That's Geo.
Vicious. Was a content creator, was actually slapped or punched, whatever, by Nine. A few days ago, Geology, who was a content creator, was actually slapped or punched, whatever, by Nine Vicious.
Oh, hell no. I beat your ass. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh. That nigga just came out here. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I told you that nigga. Why you
Now, he did explain himself on like 3 different platforms, but before I even get into that, Could you actually imagine getting slapped by this nigga?
That's crazy.
That's yeah.
Look,
That's crazy.
I was with Lola before this. She talking about I paid her ass to be on stream. No, I ain't pay you a dime. What am I did, nigga? Your ass came on my stream. You stood at my house on 5 a.m. the first day till 5 a.m. Didn't want to leave. Had to make your ass leave. You coming back the next day. We doing more streams. He hit me up. I don't know how this nigga Nine get my number. Calls me first thing in the morning. I'm in Vegas. He like, yo, Gio, what's the word? Let's hang out. Drop the dot. He just keeps spamming. Drop the dot. So I'm like, what is this on? So this dad trying to set me up. Like he was trying to get me going. And I ain't even do shit to this.
So
You know what I'm
Nine
saying?
Vicious was trying to kill
He
you.
was trying to get me going because he was like, drop the dot. And I wouldn't drop the dot.
How tall is he again?
5'1".
I mean, he's a YSL affiliate. They've
Yeah.
been known to get some people knocked off.
He ain't been. Bro, this nigga ain't knocking off, nigga. He tried setting me up. Boom. Didn't respond to the nigga. He gonna call my manager and say I'm gonna beat the shit out of Gio. Tell that take down all the clips and shit with Lola. I just ignored him.
He called me too, and pretty much said the same thing.
To take down clips. So
Yeah, take down all the videos of Lola.
So basically, he hit him over a woman. It's always an Eve at the center of these rap nigga ass problems. Are y'all noticing that? But anyway, do y'all see the issue here? This nigga had the actual audacity to smack a nigga for what really is just a smoke and mirrors ass reason, meaning nobody really knows why other than him. But realistically, there's no reason you should be putting your hands on another person unless they're trying to fight you. All this nigga Gio did was exist, and in his mind, that was a valid reason. Nine Vicious, if you ever in your life see this video, please, 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 please hit me, bro. Cause shouts out to Gio or whatever, but I'm not that nigga. I will let you the fuck out. I'm not gonna lie, bro. And I don't want none of your security jumping in, beating my ass either. Run my 30. And I'm saying this because frankly, the way this nigga carries himself, I can tell he's just never gotten his ass beat, bro. It's clear as day. And since it's one of those kinds of videos, why did I keep seeing in the responses for how my subscribers feel about you that you be out here doing that? I don't really like discussing that type of shit on this channel unless there's irrefutable proof, but I did do a little bit of a dive into it, and it's more so a he said, she said situation. But the fact that all these people feel this way about him is telling. Now, I was gonna get into the whole Teezus beef with Nine Vicious, but literally a day before I recorded this, Teezus said that there is no beef between him and Nine, even though a few months ago, like, he pulled up to his mother's house or something like that. I don't know. Diving into that is a bit above my pay grade, but maybe Thug made that damn boss call and was like, yo, Teezus not call me. I don't know. Long story short, right? This kid's music isn't inherently bad. As long as the beat is good, he sort of knows what to do over it. I don't really like his music, but I don't hate it as much as I thought I did before listening to damn near all of it. My problem with Nine is that he needs to slow down with this ego shit. You're nowhere near talented enough to even remotely act like this. With the whole queer baiting thing, whatever, I don't really care. If a nigga wants to paint his nails and act like a or whatever, that frankly doesn't have shit to do with me. Realistically, none of this does. But I do think maybe you shouldn't put your hands on people for no reason. Maybe the next time you drop an album, let's try not to pay homage, quote unquote. Be yourself. It's easier to do that than be someone else. And also, someone needs to fight this nigga. Like, rough him up just one good time, and I bet all that tough nigga shit will go away in his mind. Y'all need to stop calling this nigga a predator as well. Like, not only because he wasn't really out here doing what real predators be doing, but this nigga's like 4 feet tall. This isn't a predator. This is prey. Whatever. I'm UVXCX. Later.
Yeah. I'ma run a 10 on the coast, yeah. You want more green, get smoke, yeah.
Okay. Là, ça va être une réaction en français du coup.
Claque sur la joue. Je savais pas que Shanso c'était le parrain, gros. C'est quoi le projet?